is the foundation of what you do the increase in oxygen and the decrease of inflammation?
Yes, decreasing inflammation. I mean, this was the other thing that we noticed in the mortality space was that the leading reasons why people were living shorter lives and less healthy lives, why they had shorter lifespans and health spans, were what I call modifiable risk factors. This is why I left the industry, because eventually I realized that there was human beings on the other side of these spreadsheets, and I could not separate myself from the fact that it wasn't data any longer. And I said,
you couldn't really help them. You weren't allowed to.
I was not allowed to have any contact with the patient, any contact with the treating physician, even if I saw life-threatening drug interactions. I could not contact the patient. And I said, how many more days or weeks or months or years am I going to spend predicting how soon people are going to die? And when am I going to start spending the balance of my lifetime helping people live healthier, happier, longer lives? And that was the day that I left the industry. I resigned from the industry. And I actually came home and told my fiance at the time, who's now my wife, Sage, I said, babe, I quit my job. And I want to start a wellness franchise. And I want to take all of this information that I've learned in the last 2.5 years, and I want to push it back out to humanity. And I want to make a real difference. And I want to change the face of humanity by helping people live healthier, happier, longer lives. And I used to get a lot of flack from my partners because they're like, hey, Gary, you get on these podcasts, you just give all the information away. And I said, we're good. I hope, what if our competitors take it and they put it to practice in their clinics, or they put it to practice in their lives? I mean, this information doesn't belong to us. It just flows through us.
Right.
And so it really belongs to mankind. And I wish that we would spend more time studying human beings and really understanding human physiology, because I don't believe that anything in the human body is what they call idiopathic. I don't think it happens for an unknown reason. I think the majority of disease and pathology that we think happens to us is happening within us. Most of the reason why people are not living at the absolute peak of their existence and not thriving is because there are simple raw materials missing from their body. Simple things, D3, methylated folates, amino acids, just the essential nutrients that the body needs to perform basic functions. If I just picked a nutrient and I was able to magically go into your body and start to deplete it, I could actually predict exactly what symptoms you would have. This is what I did with Dana. I saw critically low levels of vitamin D3. I saw life-threatening levels of triglyceride. And I said, I bet it's very painful for you to bend down and tie your shoes. He freaked out. He was like, how do you know that it's painful for me to tie my shoes? I haven't told my staff. I haven't told my wife. I haven't told anyone that. Because, Dana, you have so much fat in your blood that when you bend down, that pressure pushes it into the end of your capillaries, and it stimulates your nerves, and you feel like the skin's going to peel off your legs. He goes, Gary, I haven't told anyone that. I go, you didn't have to tell me that, and I can see it in your labs. So if we understand human beings, then we can go into their bodies and replace certain raw materials, and they will thrive.
So one is figuring out some sort of deficiency to be able to help the body balance. Second, I guess it's probably a byproduct of that, is to reduce inflammation.
Yes.
And the third is to increase the oxygenation inside the body.
That's it.